Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another Brawl Stars video. Let's talk about the fastest possible way to gain star points in Brawl Stars. So there's 3 different ways you can get star points in the game. You can get them from hitting certain rank milestones with each of your brawlers, you can get them from playing the power play mode, or you can get them from the season reset. And that's where the most optimization lies. I'll talk about that in a bit. But in terms of the rank milestones, you get one at every 5 ranks for each of your brawlers, starting at rank 10. So rank 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 35. Every time you get a brawler to that rank, you're gonna get a star point bonus. And this is all a one-time reward. So there's not really too much to optimize here. Just get your brawlers as high of rank as possible. If you're a new player though, and you really want to focus on getting star points, even though they aren't really that helpful until you have maxed out all your brawlers, then I guess the best way to get the most star points from these ranks would be to just spread out the trophies on all your brawlers as much as possible. So don't necessarily try to push that one brawler from rank 20 to 25 if all your other brawlers are rank 15. It's a better use of your time to just push them all to rank 20 in terms of getting the most possible star points. Next, you can also get them from power play. Obviously, you're going to need a brawler with a star power if you want to participate in the mode, but you can get close to 1,000 star points every single season depending on how good you do. And if you're really good at power play and you manage to make it on to the top 200 leaderboard, then you start getting thousands and thousands of star points every season. So it might be a good idea to try to practice power play and get used to playing there, so that way you can eventually maybe make it onto that top 200 leaderboard and accelerate your star point gain super quickly. But then the method I really want to talk about in this video is optimizing your star point intake through the trophy reset system. So depending on where all your brawlers are at the end of the season, they're reset down to a specific trophy point and you get star points for wherever they ended up. And this table shows the exact values for whatever trophy range your brawler is at, what it's reset down to, and how many star points you get for that brawler. Now, you could just push a single brawler up super high. For example, you could leave all your brawlers at like 600 trophies or something, and then push one all the way up to over 1,000 if you wanted to. But you can see that the amount of star points you gain only starts increasing by 20 for those high trophy ranges. So that means you're gonna have to push a whole 50 trophies up at a really high range just to get 20 more star points, and it gets harder and harder to do that. So you can see why it's not going to be terribly efficient to just push a single brawler super high if you want to maximize the amount of star points you're getting each season. So what I really want to find out is what is the best trophy range to keep your brawlers at, and how many brawlers do you want to keep at that trophy range. So we have to get a couple more statistics first. Here is the data that shows how many trophies you're going to need to push on any given brawler each season to keep it at a specific trophy range. So for example, if you have a brawler that's at 600 at the end of the season, it's going to reset down to 575, which means you need to push it 25 more trophies that next season if you want to get it back to 600. Same with 650. It resets down 25 to 625, and so you need to push 25 more trophies that season if you want to get it up back to 650 and keep it at that spot every single season. So at those bottom 3 ranges, you're pushing 25 trophies on each of your brawlers if you want to keep them at a specific range. And then if you divide the number of star points that you get from that range by these trophies that you need to push, you can actually get a value for the amount of star points you're getting for each trophy you're putting onto these brawlers. This graph here shows that statistic, the amount of star points per trophy that you're getting at each of the different trophy ranges. And it's immediately clear that that 650 to 699 range has the highest star point income for each of those trophies that you need to keep a brawler at that range. Whenever you have a brawler at 650 and it resets down to 625 at the end of the season, you only need to push 25 trophies and you'll get 160 star points for that brawler at the end of the next season. And those 25 trophies are going to be more valuable than if you kept that brawler at 600 or even higher at something like 900. Every trophy you push there is just not going to be worth as many star points in the long run. So with that statistic, we can kind of think of the best strategy overall would just be to push every single one of your brawlers up to 650 and redo that every single season. So if you have enough time to push them all to 650, they'll reset to 625 at the end of the season. You'll get a ton of star points. Then you'll just push 25 trophies on each of the brawlers at the end of each season. And then you'll just repeat that over and over and just rake in the star points. And it turns out that to keep all your brawlers at 650, assuming you have all 37 brawlers unlocked, it requires you to get 925 trophies every season. And in total, that's going to get you 5,920 star points for every single season that you do this. Now, that amount of star points is huge compared to those 900 or so trophies. Like, if you had a brawler that was at 500 and pushed it those 925 trophies up to rank 35, you would only be getting 480 star points from that brawler. But if you push all your brawlers and spread out those trophies evenly, you're going to be getting almost 6,000 star points. And do keep in mind that 925 trophies every season is definitely doable for a lot of people. I know some of you may not be playing the game as much, and so you might not be able to get all those brawlers up to 650. I know I certainly don't have all my brawlers at 650 yet, simply because I don't have the time to push them there. But if you do have that time, then pushing all of them to 650 is going to optimize your star point intake. And if you can't push all of them to 650, it's still the optimal strategy to push as many brawlers as possible to 650. Or if you maybe can't get your brawlers that high because you're losing too many games, then pushing all your brawlers to 600 is the next best option. And just really spreading out your trophies as much as possible is going to give you a ton of star points. So that is basically the strategy. You're going to be getting those 6,000 star points per season, plus 1,000 or so from power play. And then on top of that, you got all the rank rewards that you may get once in a while. So it's not going to take you too long to actually save up for those high priced skins. If you're getting that 7,000 star points per season, then you really only need 7 or 8 seasons and you'll be getting a gold mecha bow in no time. Obviously, I don't think everyone's just going to push all their brawlers to 650. Sometimes you find a brawler really fun and just want to push it high. Of course, that's fine. I'm not telling you that you cannot push your brawlers above 650 no matter what. Obviously, just do what you find fun because that's the point of the game. But if you do want to just optimize your star points a bit, just make sure you're getting as many brawlers to that magic point of 650 as much as possible. That's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. Hope you found it helpful. If you did, make sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more content like this in the future. But that's all for today, guys. So see you later.